I'm Sherry Dias-Malott, and I'm the leading authority for teaching women how to use makeup with confidence, no matter what season of life you're in. I'm 54, and I love to come here and teach women how to change their makeup if they've been in a rut for too many years like I was, or to learn makeup for the very first time, no matter what your age, because not everyone learns makeup as a teenager. So today I'm going to show you, if you're not sure how to use highlighter or you've always wondered about it, I'm going to show you some really basic ways that you can incorporate it into your makeup routine. If you're new here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching. If you hold on just one second, I'll start the tutorial here. So I'm going to show you some of the tricks that I have. Again, you may have some of these products on hand already, but some simple things. I never knew what this was for, okay, and I didn't try a lot of different makeup techniques because I didn't know what the rules were. And I'm a rule follower. And so I thought, well, why would I try it if I don't know how to use it? I let perfectionism get in the way, and it really held me back for so long. It was just sort of too hard to try something new because I didn't know where to start. So I love to come here and show you how you can start today with just one little thing. You can see I have all of my makeup done except for the tip that I'm going to show you. And you can add things to your makeup routine in any order, right? That's really easy to do. But this is like a fan brush, and I really need to clean it. I used it for a little bit of bronzer. That's okay. You can use it for whatever you want. Don't be afraid of trying new things. But when you have one of these handy dandy little gadgets, I'll drop a link for where you can find it below. It's a great way to take any product off a brush. I don't have to go wash it and let it dry for 24 hours and use it. I can just show you the tutorial right here. So this has been a lifesaver because I go through a lot of tutorials every week. Fun fact, if you ever want to see, I've done more than 300 live makeup tutorials here at Glam Lashes Galore, and you can always use the hashtag Glam Lashes Galore to find them on my page. So this will take off whatever product I used last, because honestly, I don't remember what it was. Tomorrow is my brush cleaning day. And so let me show you some things you can do with this. Now, highlighter can be different things. Highlighter can be a matte, light color like a white, or it could be a shimmery kind of product, and not everyone feels comfortable with shimmer. Some people live for shimmer. You see my back wall here, right? I'm all about the glitter and the sparkle and the shimmer. I love it. But some people don't feel like they like the way that it looks on their skin. If you have a lot of lines and a lot of wrinkles on your skin, you may feel that it draws attention to that, and that's perfectly okay, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you have to do what I'm teaching you to do. I'm showing you different ways. Take what works for you. Leave the rest behind, because I guarantee you, I see women all the time who are in their 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s who have gorgeous makeup. Just because you hit a certain age doesn't mean that your days of having beautiful makeup are gone. Absolutely not. So you could use any kind of product. Let me show you for example. Some companies make like a highlighter pin kind of thing like this. See, it's almost like a really light concealer, and you can see on my hand it's like that, and I could use that anywhere that I want to highlight. If I wanted to highlight, say, right above my lip like this, okay, I could do that. Let me blend it with a little brush. If you really like your Cupid's bow for your lip, maybe you want to make your top lip look a little more full, look a little more pronounced, that's an easy way to do it. Drop a little bit of highlighter there. Okay, so that is a cream. That's a light cream. You could also use, I have my eyeshadow palettes here because I love my eyeshadows. All right, you could do the same thing with just an eyeshadow. If you have a palette somewhere that has a white or very light color, put a little bit on a brush. And again, just dab it right there. That's one way that you could do a highlighter. You could do the same thing, like up right here, up in the arch, under the arch of your brow. Okay, on either side, you could do that. That's one way you could use highlighter. Some people really like their nose or they want to draw attention to it. You could do a little bit right down the center of your nose. I don't have any product on this brush right now, but that's one way you could do it. Those are matte colors. One is a powder, one is a cream product. I think this one here, this is a little more yellowy. Yellowy, is that a word? It's not really a white, because you'll see here, let me show you by comparison. So here, try not to drop it. Here's the white. So you can see by comparison, that's why I'm calling it yellowy. But it's still considered a highlighter, okay? This is, what is this? This is Candlelight by Too Faced, soft illuminating translucent powder. But it's illuminating. You can see it's like that. And it's not really shimmery. It's just a lighter color. It's like a lighter, very, very light skin tone, if you will. Okay, so let me put these aside. Let me know if you have any questions, and then as I see them, I will answer. Now, there are also products that are shimmery. So, and they come in so many different colors. When you go to the store, you look online, like some may be bronzy. You know, that's, can you see that? It's almost rose gold-ish. Rose gold-ish. Ah, dropped one. We'll just not include that one. Some are cream. Let me put some on my hand here. This one is very much a bronzy color in a cream. Okay, let me take this off because I'm really clumsy and I know I will get it all over. Some even come in a stick form like that. Okay, see how pretty that is? Let me see if I can get that on my hand. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. So something that is a stick product, you could honestly, like just the top of your, can you see right there? I just have a little bit at the top of my cheek. I don't have really well-defined cheekbones. I have more of a roundish face, more of an oval type face. So I just have to sort of figure out where it is. And I don't get too upset about it not being perfect. But you can see when you put it on like that, you put it up at the top of your cheekbone, and then you can either blend it with a finger like this. And look at that. Now, I will say I already have my foundation and my concealer on, and I have powder on top. So you'll probably hear, if you watch any of those young YouTubers or Instagrammers, which like used to drive me crazy because all I heard was the things that I shouldn't be doing rather than the things I should be doing. And because their skin was 20 or 30 years younger than mine, yeah, it looked gorgeous on them. That's not my skin. My skin has a different consistency at 54 than it did in my 20s or 30s. I do what works for me. So yes, I put powder on first, and then I can put either that creamy highlighter on, or you know, a solid product like that, and it's fine. A lot of people will say, don't ever put something over powder, it'll ruin your consistency. No, the trick is do it very lightly. If you do things too heavily, then it can look really cakey. But if all of your layers are very thin, you can totally do it. If you don't like powder, that's fine too. I love translucent powder. I love to set all of my makeup with translucent powder. I'm a girl of the 80s. What can I say? But it's also very popular now to have a dewy finish. I have a teenage daughter who's 16 and she loves the dewy look on her skin. She does not use powder at all. If you prefer and you like powder, you could use a powdery type of product for highlighting versus the cream. It's really just personal preference, but I just want you to know how to use different ones. So this one, you saw me, I just drew a line here. Look, I'm gonna go back and do it again. This is, and you could rub it with your finger, or you could take a brush and you could, you know, blend it out like this. Whatever works for you. Really, really easy. Another thing you can do, let me show you with, let's see, I'll use this one here, and I'm just gonna take my brush into the product, and let's see, where do I wanna put it? I'm gonna put a little bit up over my brow. Sometimes your eyes can have a little more enhancement. They can pop a little bit more if you want to bring some attention up right above your brow, where your brow peaks upward, where your arch is, and you give yourself a little bit of a lift up there as well. Let me show you with the cream also, because this really is a fun product. I used to, when I first started trying highlighting a few years ago, I was really worried, do I get white, like a pearlescent or an opalescent, or do I get a rose gold kind of color? What's right for my skin tone? I felt like I was trying to match foundation. It was making me really stressed because I wanted to learn. I wanted to try it. I wanted to learn it so I could come teach it to other women. And then I thought, oh, who cares anymore? I'm gonna get like all these different colors and I'm gonna try them to see what works. And so that's what I did. And then I realized, oh my gosh, they're all beautiful. I can wear them all. And I'm gonna guess that you can too. Even with eyeshadows, let me open up my palette again, because I usually separate my matte colors and my shimmery colors. But if you see this one right here, let me pull this one out. This is a shimmer. This is just an eyeshadow. Look at that. You could absolutely use a little touch of this for the tops of your cheekbones if you wanted to. Really, really pretty. Let me show you. It's just ever so shimmery. Very, very beautiful. But you may have something on hand that works for that. So let me show you this liquid. I just put a little bit, and it's very bronzy. And I'm gonna dab just a little bit on my, again, I'm going like here. I can feel my cheek right here. I don't have real big cheekbones, but it's a really pretty way to give your face a different look, a different type of dimension to it, a different, I don't know, it's a different pick-me-up. And when you change and refine your makeup, when you do little changes to things, it can really change the way that you feel as well as the way that you look on the outside. So that is how I incorporate highlighter into my own makeup routine. I don't use it every day, but sometimes I just need a pick-me-up. And I'm a firm believer that when you change things on the outside, when you keep your makeup routine fresh and new and try different things, it really helps you feel good on the inside. And it's also a boost that helps you step into your best self, no matter what your age is, no matter what the magical number is on that next birthday. I want you to feel great about it. So again, if you're not already following me, I would love for you to hit subscribe, and you can follow me also on Facebook and on Instagram. Thanks so much for being here. Bye.